Day of Week 10. And we're starting things off with the Walkers and the Moonshots. Moonshots actually sitting at a 2-7 record. Improvement over last year. Actually on a winning streak after beating the Sparrows and the Cyclones. And the Walkers come into this game 3-7. That one's deep into right, and that one is gone into the second deck, and the Walkers instantly on top 1-0. 413 feet by Chicken Tinda. As I mentioned, 3-6 for the Walkers, winners of 3 out of their last 4. And looking to cause maybe a bit of chaos in the heroic wildcard race. George Pierre back from injury. And he gets rung up there. Mason left server on the mound. Two and two. That one's fouled back. And that one's hit well into left. Is it high enough? It is gone as well. Archie Barker, the second home run for the Walkers in the first inning, 2-0. Walkers coming out hot to start in this one. Mason left server tense. 2 home runs in just a third of an inning. Full count now to Marty Carr. Swing and a miss. So far for left server, he gives up a home run, then strikes out the next batter. See what Narukami can do. Grounded, diving stop by Mary Contrary. Throw is in time for out number 3. But a pair of solo shots gives the Walkers an early 2-0 lead, technically, but Moonshots up for the first time now. The old man Nick Hugh leading things off for the Moonshots. Bob Axolotl on the mound. Into left. This one caught by Narukami. Shorty Hightower, he had himself a game last week. He had 2 home runs against the Cyclones. But pops this one up. And caught by Khan. 2 away. And Obiwa Moshindaru come to the plate. Chop to third. Barker scoops it. Throw to first is in time for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Axolotl. We'll head to the top of the second. Amir Khan, Ryan T. Hill, and Burpee Doyle due up. See if left server can have a cleaner second inning. But it doesn't start well as that one is into the gap, rolling all the way to the wall. Runners headed for second, thinking about third, and will get there without a play. So a leadoff triple to start off the top of the second for the Walkers. Amir Khan ripping one into the gap. He's 90 feet away now for Ryan T. Hill. That one hops to Moshindaru. Khan will score on the fielder's choice, and it's 3-0 Walkers. And that one is through. Base hit for Burpee Doyle. We've got Nick Key to the plate. This one will be fouled off. Two and two. Full count. Rolled up the middle, contrary to Anding, and Anding to Moshindaru for the Dragon special. Another one on the board for the Walkers. They lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. Sia, Anding, and Latham will be up. Full count here to Sia. Oh, a diving attempt there by Barker, but can't quite get it in his glove, and Sia will be aboard. Infield single. First base runner of the game for the Moonshots brings up Heather Anding. Inside 1-1. Fouled back for Anding 1-2. This one up the middle. Doyle might have been able to flip it to second, but he goes for the sure thing, gets the out at first. Would have been a close play. One away. Runner at second now for Taft Latham. Latham fouls off another. Tough out activated for Latham, and he's going to put one into right over the head of the first baseman, rolling into the corner. That will score a run, making it a 3-1 ball game. RBI double for Latham. So 3-1 now. And Latham at second now for Mary Contrary. Swings through that one. 0-2 the count. Two and two. Strike three call. Contrary sits down. 2 away now. Haram Beefcake to the plate. And Beefcake gets rung up there. But the Moonshots do get up on the board. 3-1 going into the top of the third, top of the order due up for the Walkers. Chicken Tinda, the home run man. Flies out to first for one away. And Pierre pops it up into left, and Latham is there for out number 2. Here's the other home run man, Archie Barker. Left server looking for his cleanest inning so far here. Already 2 quick outs. This one's into the stands. 1-2 the count to Barker. And this one's grounded to Anding. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Moonshots. Bottom of the third we go. Ernest Money, Nick Hugh, and Shorty Hightower due up. Looking to keep the offense rolling. Axolotl a straight of twos. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts. Nice play there by Axolotl off the mound for out number 1. Two and 1 to Nick Hugh. And that pitch is called strike 2-2. Swing and a miss. Third K for Axolotl, 2 away, Shorty Hightower to the plate. And Hightower singles up the middle. Inning will continue. And I'll bring up Omeo Almo Shindaru. And she singles and puts 2 aboard now for the Moonshots. Brings up Siya. She has power versus righties active. A decent bat that could potentially tie this game up or take the lead. This one deep into right. Back it goes. That one is gone. Siya with a 3-run shot. And the Moonshots take a 4-3 lead. Siya cranks one into the deepest part of the park, and the Moonshots lead for the first time today. Axolotl trying to stop the bleeding now, and he strikes out Anding to end the inning. But the 3-run shot makes it 4-3 as we go to the top of the 4th. Marty Carr, Nakarami, and Amir Khan due up. Oh, almost hit Carr. Just got out of the way. And he puts one right back up the middle for a leadoff single. Leadoff runner aboard for Narukami. Been a bigger part of this Walker's offense. 333. And ahead 3-0. And bat on the shoulder. He'll take first on a walk. So 2 on, nobody out. Amir Khan, he tripled his last time up. Lots of speed on the base pass for the Walkers. They could try and take the lead right back with an extra base hit. 2-0 to Amir Khan. That one's fouled off, 2-1. Lays off at 3-1. And that will load the count. And that one's down the line and fair. That's going to roll into left field, and we'll have a tie ball game. Runner headed to third, and the throw is not in time. And it's a 4-4 ball game. Back and forth we go here early. And that will do it for left server. In comes Han Shore. And there it's runners at the corners here in the top of the 4th, and nobody out. Ryan T. Hill at the plate. Runners going for second. The throw is not in time. And 2 in scoring position now, takes out the Dragon special. Wonder if they might intentionally walk Hill here. Nick Key is up, Nick Key is 9th, excuse me. Slow roller, this could probably score one. Money goes to first for out number 1, but the Walkers retake the lead, 5-4. Here comes Burpee Doyle. Runner at third, only 1 out now, but an 0-2 count now to Doyle. That one will be foul. Oh, tried to corral it, but it's off the glove of Han Shore, and that will allow the run to score 6-4. They do get out number 2, but the run comes across, and it's now a 2-run lead for the Walkers. And there's Nick Key's potentially first hit of his career. Up the middle, Nick Key is aboard. And now it's truly only Chungus among us. And here's the top of the order. Han Shore is tense. And Chicken Tinda has a home run, looking for more. And Chicken Tinda into left center. Doesn't have enough. It is out of here. Chicken Tinda with his second home run of the day. And it's 8-4. It has been a wacky game so far here between the Walkers and the Moonshots, and we're only in the top of the 4th. One and 2 to George Pierre. Down off a handful of pitches here from Shore. Goodness. And strike 3 called. Pierre gets rung up. About a 5 spot in the top of the 4th makes it an 8-4 ball game. 6, 7, and 8 are do it for the Moonshots. Axolotl will stay in the game to start the 4th and gets this to pop up. Khan makes the catch for out number 1. Contrary comes up. She's 0 for 1 so far. Axolotl tense after giving up 4 that last half inning. But a couple of quick outs here. Brings up Haram Beefcake. Ojo up for Axolotl. He's to neutral. Looking to get out of this inning quickly. 1-1 to Beefcake. Inside 2-1. Full count. And ball 4. Beefcake will take a walk. And Axolotl will get the yank to Tachi Slater. Not sure how to pronounce that first name. Slater will come in, try to eat up some innings for this Walkers bullpen. 1-2 to Ernest Money. And Money swings and misses. Slater sends us to the top of the 5th. 8-4 still the score. Barker, Carr, and Narukami due up for the Walkers. Tinda hit a second home run, and Barker do the same. Shore comes in to start the top of the 5th, tense. 1-2 the count to Barker. Oh, he tried, but that one will hook foul. 2-2. And strike 3 called. Shore rings up Barker, 1 away. Artie Carr comes to plate, 1 for 2. Fouled back. Pops this one up into center field. And that will be caught by Hightower for out number 2. That one's up the middle, a 2-out single there. And Petty Pew will come in to relieve Han Shore. Amir Khan halfway to the cycle. Triple and a single. Swing and a miss, 2 and 2. Runner going. This one's hit into left, hanging up there, and it's caught by Hightower for out number 3. Just a little short there for Khan. And it's out number 3, into the bottom of the 5th we go. Thought that one had a chance at very least to hit the wall, but just died a bit before. Two and 2 now to Nick Hugh to start off the bottom of the 5th, and he gets rung up by Slater, 2 away. 1 away, his second strikeout for Slater. Hightower singles up the middle. Oh, a nice catch by Doyle there, climbing the ladder for out number 2. And brings up Sia, the offense tonight for the Moonshots. Her 3-run shot. She's also halfway to a cycle. Don't know if she quite has the speed for a triple, but does have the benefit of a very deep right center field here. 2 and 2, the count to Sia. Grounds it to Barker, and that's in time for out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 6th, still 8-4 here. Ryan T. Hill, Burpee Doyle, and Nick Key are due up. This one gets down into left. Get off runner aboard for the Walkers. It's a Burpee Doyle. Three and 1 to Doyle. Doyle puts this one into right, just in front of the warning track for Ya, and she makes the catch. I'll bring up Nick Key, 1 on 1 out. Runner is going, and the throw is not in time. Runner now in scoring position. And, well, stealing third. Throw him out, strike him out. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Andine, Latham, and Contrary due up for the Moonshots. Trying to cut into this 4-run lead for the Walkers. Slater doing a good job at keeping them at base so far. And a third of relief and just 1 hit. And a pair of strikeouts. 2 and 2 to Andine. Full count. This one looks like it's going to get out of play. That one will be foul as well. 4 straight fouled off by Anding here. And she will draw the walk, so leadoff runner aboard. Some patience shown there by Anding. And he ended up quite a few pitches off of Slater. Swing and a miss there from Latham, 1-1. Puts that one out of play, 1-2. Tough out activated for Latham. Swings and misses though. Strikeout number 3 for Slater. Brings up Contrary. Slater will be locked in now. And Contrary pops this one up into center field. The catch will be made for out number 2. Now bring up Haram Beefcake. It's a first pitch strike called at the bottom of the zone. Rolls one to third. Barker up the throw in time for out number 3. And the side is retired. Top of the 7th we go. Top of the order due up for the Walkers. Chicken, Tinda, George Pierre, and Archie Barker. Tinda, a dangerous man today. 2 for 3 with a pair of home runs. 3 RBIs under his belt so far today. This one grounded to third though. Money. The throw in time to first for out number 1. Comes George Pierre looking to try and join in on the fun the Walkers having today and just misses the line. Pierre 0 for 3 and tenths. Swings through that one, 0-2. Full count. And Pierre will draw the walk. So Pierre aboard Archie Barker now to the plate. We have 4 home runs hit in this game. No, 5. 2 by Tinda, 1 here by Barker. See ya with the home run. Oh, Barker also joins Tinda. That's number 2. And it's 10-4 Walkers. Top of the order doing their job here for the Walkers today. And that will do it for Pew. In comes none chosen. And Marty Carr puts one back up the middle. The 3-0 to Narukami. Bat on his shoulder, takes a strike. And ends up drawing the walk, so 2 more aboard now for the Walkers. Mir Khan could make this one look really ugly here. That one's foul. And this one is into right. Back it goes. And that one's off the top of the wall. Ahmed Khan has himself his 2nd triple of the day. And it's 12-4 Walkers. Didn't even care about trying to stop at second. Just wanted to show off the wheels. None chosen has yet to record an out here. And will do so here, but the run will score 13-4. Walkers taking it to the Moonshots. This will end the top of the 7th, but the Walkers put up a crooked number, another 5 spot. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, 13-4 now the score. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Moonshots here. And money gets rung up to start the inning. That's strikeout number 4 for Slater. I think Slater has definitely found himself a home in the Walkers bullpen for seasons to come. That one just misses the line. 1-1 to Shorty Hightower. By the last batter Slater will face here. That velo is now in the red. Fouled off a full count to Hightower. Fouled back. Floater, and no one will get to it. And Hightower will bomber special his way to first. And brings up Omiwa. And Slater will get pulled in favor of Yeti Cool. One and two the count to Omiwa. She's 1 for 3 on the day. In the dirt, 2-2. Rip to short. Doyle makes the snag and throws it to first in time. For out number 3, and we go to the top of the 8th. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Walkers. One and two the count to Nick Key. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, one away. And here's your man of the hour, Chicken Tinda. A lot of people on this Walkers offense worthy of MVP honors. Tinda and Barker. And Khan as well, 2 triples. What do you think is harder, 2 home runs or 2 triples? In this league, it's definitely 2 triples. Here has made it to first, but let's see if he can get there the old-fashioned way. 3-0. Takes a strike, 3-1. Full count. Fouled back. And he gets rung up. Bottom 8th we go. Sia, Anding, and Tath Latham due up. Tinda will get pulled defensively in favor of Doge Rocket. Guess the Walkers don't have much faith in their bullpen to not blow a 9-run lead. Two and two to Ya. And she swings through that one. For out number 1, a strikeout for Yeti Cool. This one into right, but Pierre is there for out number 2. And Barker will in the bottom of the 8th. Top 9 we go. He'll lead us off, followed by Marty Carr and Narukami for the Walkers. And Barker rips one up the middle. He goes to 3 for 5 on the day. This one's grounded to contrary. This is going to be a Dragon Special. 4-6-3, 2 down now. Narukami will face Nick Armstrong. Try and get the final out of the 9th. And he'll do just that, as that's caught by Hightower. Bottom side we go. Last hope for the Moonshots. They need 9. And Contrary will get aboard. Leadoff single through the middle. Another strikeout for Yeti, his second. Brings up Earnest Money. Brings up Plum North. And she puts one into left center off the wall. She'll have herself a deep single, and the Moonshots have runners at the corners. And Nick Hugh will draw a walk to load the bases. Shorty Hightower will come to the plate. Oh, and 2. Fouled back. And that's up the middle. That will be a base hit. And a run will score, makes it 13-5. Yeti Cool will get pulled in favor of Betty Golden. Trying to get the final 2 outs here. Full count, nowhere to put Moshindaru, and she strikes out swinging. Out number 2, and Siya comes to the plate. Siya having a good day, 2 for 4 with the 3-run home run. 2-2 the count. Inside. Runners going, swing, and a miss, and that will do it here. Walkers with a commanding win, 13-5. 13 runs off of 14 hits for the Walkers. All the starters getting a base hit, but poor George Pierre. He just had to strike out 3 times. 10 hits for the Moonshots. 4 for 5 today for Shorty Hightower. Sia going 2 for 5 with that home run. 12 strikeouts from the Moonshots offensively. Win goes to Slater. He goes 3, gives up nothing, strikes out 4. Loss goes to left server. He gives up 6 through 3. MVPs are Walker Sweep, Khan, Barker, and Tinda. Very fitting. 2 triples, 2 home runs, and 2 home runs, and a combined 9 of the 13 RBIs. That's going to do it for game number 1. Overdrafts and nights coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch. final game of Week 10 overdrafts and the Knights overdrafts. With the Retrievers upset earlier in the week, could take over sole possession of the Heroic Icons. Got Scrapper Slay versus Axe Capital on the mounds, respectively. Grounded to Tony in time for round number 1. Not the strongest of lines for Slay this year. 12 earned through 6 1/3. A 17 ERA. Has a couple of quick outs here. Believe he might have gotten rocked by the Gauchos a long time ago. 1-2-3 top of the first, bottom half we go. Axe Capital will take the mound, and we'll see the top of the Knights order. Axe Capital, a much different stat line. No earned, but only through 7 1/3. Has a sub-1 whip. And Wesley Jacks goes down swinging. Brings up Rigatoni. Back-to-back strikeouts to start at the bottom of the first, and Levi Booth will come to the plate. Grounded to Cateau. In time at first for a 1-2-3 inning. And we go quickly to the top of the second. Shiru Amiya, Brecken York, and Lester PJ will be due up for the overdrafts. Overdrafts, a bit of a surprise so far this season. No one really thought coming into the season they would be competitors, but have hung around. They started off the season with a loss to the Express, but then rattled off 5 in a row, being the Walkers, Vikings, Wrongfielders, Moonshots, and Liberty. Then took a tough loss to the Retrievers, 4-1, and the loss to the Serpents they wish they could have back. They had plenty of opportunities in that game, but couldn't capitalize. Lost that game 2-1. But bounced back against the High Rollers 5-3, and now look to take full advantage of the opportunity to take the lead in the division. Corey Harris with a fantastic play. Can't turn 2, but it's a fantastic stop to even get 1 out of that. 1 down and 1 on now for Lester PJ. Swung at that one. It was already in the catcher's glove. And he goes down swinging, 2 gone. I'd have to go back and look at that one because I think PJ swung on that once it was already caught. Pass ball allows the runner to advance to second now here for Nico Baca. 3-1 the count. In there for a strike. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Baca. We go to the bottom of the second. Brick Glover, Kenya Weist, and Corey Harris will be due up. As for the Knights, they're still in a rebuilding phase. They've got their youth up here as they try to find a role that they can fit into. 3-6 on the year. As Capital starts off the bottom of the second with a strikeout. Most notably, one of their wins is over the Express. And that is why the Legend Division sits to where it is today. Otherwise, the Express would have a 2-game lead Otherwise, the other wins for the Knights over the Moonshots and then over the Cyclones back in inter-league play. They smacked them around 16-1. And we'll go to the top of the third, still zeros up on the scoreboard. Slay locked in, 2 innings, only a walk given up so far. Chippy Hitchcocks, 1-2 the count. Popped up, right side. That'll be the first baseman, Corey Harris, making the catch.
The second baseman, number 35. Low. Off the plate. Strike. That's outside. Foul ball.
Fouled back, a full count here to Katarina.
Ball 4.
And she will draw a walk.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 27.
So the second walk issued by Slay brings us back to the top of the order, Piston Omen.
That's inside. No, outside. Foul ball.
One foul, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Omen gets rung up there. 2 down now for Mookie Astaire. Third strikeout of the day for Slay. Grounded to short. Tony is there. Throws in time for out number 3. Bottom of the third we go. Penalea Vodka, Ahmed Khan, and Rainier Wolfcastle do up.
The second baseman, number 43. Ball inside.
This one grounded. Hitchcocks with a diving stop. And the throw in time for out number 1. Nice play by Chippy there.
Number 30.
Axe Capital locked in himself. 2 1/3. 3 strikeouts, just 1 hit surrendered. And Hitchcocks there again in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23. No. Strike. Strike.
2 in.
Strike 3.
And that's a strikeout. And we're quickly to the top of the fourth. Which offense can break through first? 3, 4, 5 due up for the overdrafts here. Buzz Yellow
Number 4.
to start things off. And that will break up the no-hitter. Leadoff single start at the top of the fourth for the overdrafts.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 45. Strike.
Shiramiya will come to the plate. Pops this one up into right center, or left center, excuse me. And Wiest will make the catch for round number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 28. Off the plate. Foul ball.
Brecken York comes up to the plate.
That's outside.
2-1 the count.
Nope, high.
And that one is down into right. So the overdrafts with a pair aboard and only 1 out.
The shortstop, number
Lester PJ will come up.
That's down. Strike. Strike.
Grounded to third. Jax with the backhanded stop. The throw is in time. Got him by a step for a big second out.
Number 16.
Two in scoring position, though, for Nico Vodka. And she come through and give the Overdrafts an early lead. Falls behind 0-2 to Slay. Grounded to short. Tony is there. The throw is in time for out number 3. And the Overdrafts strand a pair. We go bottom of the 4th. Still scoreless in this one. Top of the order due up for the Knights. Capital so far has faced the minimum. Jax here, doing what he can. And gets rung up there. 5 Ks for Capital. Fouled off 1-1 to Tony. Swing and miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Capital with 6 Ks now. And facing off against now the most dangerous player on this Knights squad, Levi Booth. And Booth puts one deep into right, and that one is gone. The Knights take a 1-0 lead. .434 feet, and the Knights lead 1-0. Glover will pop up on a foul out. Send us to the top of the 5th, but not before the Knights with the solo shot lead 1-0. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Overdrafts. Puppet and the Retrievers loving what they've seen so far here. Rounded to Jax, easy play for him, one away. This one a floater into left, and Tony with the diving catch for out number 2. Two away now in the top of the 5th. Piston Omen, the top of the order, doing battle here for the 3rd time. This one get out of play. It will just barely. And so will that one. Still a 2-2 count here. This one grounded to Harris. She'll take it herself for out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Knights still leading 1-0. Weist, Harris, and Vodka do up. Capital got his mojo back up with the foul out after the home run. Locked in again to face off against Weist here. Up the middle. Oh, a tough dive by PJ. He can't get into his glove. And the runner will be aboard. And mojo right back down now with Harris at the plate. Rounded to hit Sox. This could be 2. Ducato and Amia round the horn. The Overdrafts go 2 away now, and here's Penalea Vodka. Another big bat on this Knights team. Another one grounded to short, and PJ can't come up with it again. And Vodka will be aboard, and right back down goes for Axe Capital. Kahn already tense, just sitting at 0 for 1. Did have a pass ball earlier in the game. Almost hits him there, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Kahn, and we go to the top of the 6 now. Astaire, Yellow, and Amia. Overdrafts need to get the offense kick started. Trying not to let the opportunity pass them by to take the division lead. There's 6 games left to go in the season after this. That is caught by Weiss for round number 1. Buzz Yellow will come up to the plate. Roller down the third base line. Jax with the backhand, the throw in time. Once again, beating him by a step for out number 2 and brings up Shiru Amiya. Slay doing a fantastic job. Just 4 base runners allowed through 5 2/3, 3 strikeouts. The pitch count, though, a bit high, up to 85 here. Full count to Amiya. Amiya rocks one, but this one is way too high and will get caught in front of the warning track for Wolfcastle for round number 3, and bottom 6 we go. He'll lead us off, Wolfcastle will, with Jax and Tony right behind him. Capital a much lower pitch count at 62. But just happens one of those 4 hits left the building. And the difference in our game so far. 3-1 though to Wolfcastle. And Wolfcastle will draw a leadoff walk. Wesley Jax had himself a day back in that Cyclones game. Went 5 for 5, all singles. Runner's going, but it's fouled off, 1-1. And that will get put down into right. And the Knights have themselves 2 on and nobody out. Tony comes up, Capital back down to neutral. Guy cannot stay locked in. Oh, showed a bunt. Didn't make contact, and it's strike 2. Strike 3 called. Tony gets sat down. The 8th strikeout for Capital. And here is the man of the hour so far, Levi Booth, cranking one into right center. And he connects with that one, putting it down into left. But station to station go the Knights. The bases are loaded. And it's up to Brick Glover here. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th in a 1-0 game. 0-2 the count to Brick Glover. The pressure is high, and the strikeout for Capital. Strikeout number 9 puts 2 away, and Kenya Weist at the plate now. A big at-bat for Weist. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. A base hit would plate at least 1, if not 2. 2-1 the count. Inside, 3-1. And that one is hit, but Hitchcocks makes the catch for out number 3. And the Overdrafts keep it a 1-run game going to the top of the 7th. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Overdrafts. That one is hit well. That's going to get into the gap in left. That's going to hit off the base of the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double for the Overdrafts. Took a wide turnaround second, but back to second in time. Tying run in scoring possession now for Lester PJ. Just the 3rd hit given up tonight by Slay. He remains locked in, but at 92 pitches. 2-1 the count to PJ. Ooh, and that one again gets by Khan, but he recovers nicely to not let the runner take third.
Take your base.
It will turn up to be a walk for PJ, so 2 on, nobody out, and Nico Baca to the plate. We've had this situation, I believe, 3 times before. Baca has come up empty both times. This is the 3rd time the charm for Nico Baca. She has a 1-1 count here against Slay. That one's fouled back, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Baca, 0 for 3 on the day. A big first out for Slay here. His 4th strikeout, over 100 pitches. Now facing off against Hit Sox. 0-2. Grounded to second. Vodka goes to second for 1. Not in time to first. So runners at the corners, and it's Katarina Ducato, the tying run 90 feet away. Slay gets pulled in favor of Rex Roar to try and send us to the bottom of the 7th. Outside the first pitch to Ducato. And that one's low, 2-0. 3-0. That one just clips the zone, 3-1. Count is full after that's fouled off. Runner's going in, and we'll do it again. And again. Swing and a miss! Ducato gets rung up, and the overdraft strand another pair. Bottom of the 7th, still a 1-0 ball game. Overdrafts letting opportunities slip through their fingers, and that one's into the gap, going all the way to the wall, and the Knights will have themselves a leadoff double to start off the bottom of the 7th. And Capital will get pulled in favor of a familiar face, Narcisio Dixon.
Ball inside.
2-2 the count to Pinalea Vodka. Full count. And that will be a walk given up by Dixon. 2 runners aboard now for the Knights. Ahmed Khan to the plate. Rounded to short. This will be 2. PJ to Ducato in time for the Dragon Special. 2 down now for Rainier Wolfcastle with a runner at third. Sissio throwing a couple of nasty screwballs and gets the strikeout to send us to the top of the 8th. Time running thin for the overdrafts. They got the top of the order due up, a combined 1 for 9 tonight so far. And they get through to Rex Roar. Rex Roar has not been a great face to come out of the bullpen. 13 earned runs in 8 1/3, a 14 ERA. But gets the strikeout of Piston Omen, 1 down. Under to Jax. Throw is going to be in time for out number 2. And up comes Buzz Yellow. And another one to Jax. A 1-2-3 inning will send us to the bottom of the 8th. Knights looking for a bit of insurance. And they have the top of the order due up as well. Matt will get down in front of York for a leadoff single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12. That's up. Strike.
Tony trying to bunt again.
No.
So that one stands a 2-2 count. Grind to Amia. This will be 2. A 3-6-3 double play. And here's your man of the hour, Levi Booth. The whole reason why it's a 1-0 ball game. That one's foul, 1-1. Hopped up. Amia's under it. And he'll make the catch round number 3. The last chance for the overdrafts. Amia will lead things off. York and Lester PJ. Top of the 9th, do or die for the division right now. Chance to take the outright lead here after 10 weeks. Rex Rohr in relief. He's locked in. Grounded to second. Vaca is there in time at first, round number 1. Reckon York has done her fair share. 2 for 3 today. The rest of her team letting her down. This one grounded to Jax, makes a diving stop. The throw in the dirt and can't be picked by Harris, and she'll be aboard. So the tying run on base. Lester PJ to the plate. Pressure mounting here in the top of the 9th. 2-0 the count to PJ. Bounce this one back 2-1. Oh! How did that not hit him? And they're gonna get, oh my gosh! And this will do it! The Knights pull off the upset, and the Retrievers owe Levi Booth a steak dinner. 1-0. The Knights over the overdrafts. Just 3 hits tonight from the overdrafts, 2 of them by York. 8 hits for the Knights. Jax, Booth, and Weist all get multiple base hits. Struck out 10 times, still get the win. A hard luck loss for Axe Capital. 1 earned through 6, 9 strikeouts. And tied with the loss. Scrappy Slay, though. No earned through 6 2/3. 4 strikeouts for him. And Rex Rohr with the save. Capital and Slay get MVP honors, and Levi Booth following them up. Well, a big outcome there lets the Heroic Icons division remain tied at 6-4, and the Liberty still only a game back. Well, that's going to do it for me and Week 10. Stay tuned for the Game of the Week. Angels and the Ball Players will be right after this. Thank you all for tuning in this week. Have a good time. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.